All right, so hopefully we're starting. I don't know what was up with the I don't know what was up with the frame, the frame drops. Like I started the stream and it was like pure red. It was like 70% dropped. I'm like, why was it doing that? So I restarted it. Everything seems to be okay. Hopefully that doesn't. Hopefully it was just like a Twitch server fucking up or something. So this game, I don't know how much of a game this. There doesn't seem to be any sound. But I guess this was a game called Frog Dude that never came out. I just wanted to see what this was. I don't think I'm playing too much of this. Yeah. So you can turn into him. Great stuff. Yeah, anyways. That's Frog Dude. Okay. I don't think there's much more to see than that. Alright. Start with the real first game. The last one ever on the Genesis. Same as the last one in the SNES in the US. Alright. Jeez. Get to the one over there. Yep. Oh, just barely. I don't know. Well, I mean, the game wasn't released. I don't think he did. I mean, there wasn't much more to look at in that game, so. That's kind of why I stopped it. Oh, shit. The rare cheese of the night. We'll see about that. Am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? Shit. Wow. Oh, just barely. Chi for that. I don't know what the hell that thing is. Come on. come on. Well. I got number 245 on the leaderboards. Alright, well that's that game. Number 252. Well, there was one. Didn't you see that? That was the other Chivo. Alright. So let's see what the zone's got to say about this one. So this gets 3.5 stars. Is this the only? Genesis game to get an E rating? I kind of wonder. So this gets 3.5 stars. Big Boss Supply. It's not Big Daddy Don. Big Boss Supply is selling it for $25. Frogger review, good but repetitive. Through level 6, classic Frogger. Now, Frogger is one of my favorite games of all time. It's a great arcade game to have on the Sega Genesis and good old fun for all ages. The music is great even on a newer clone console such as the Super Retro Trio 3 or the Retron 3 if you don't mind a short, catchy, repeating tone in each level. Graphically, it's pretty identical to the arcade version, just looks beautiful in all its 2D glory. Not good or acceptable condition, the game did not work at all. The majority of the teeth from the cartridge were missing and was not able to be read by system. Frogger, if you like Donkey Kong, the one that was played on the first Nintendo. This game is much like it, and I think you would really like it. Good thing the game was cheap, smiley face. 1 star, weak, extremely difficult. Well, sounds like a you problem. Big Boss Supply. And up next, you guys ready for some fun and or games? Well, there's no fun, there's no or, it's just and. Because it's fun and games. This game wasn't very good on the SNES, I don't think it'll be very good here either. Oh my god. Fun and Games Clubhouse. Let's go. Gotta play Mouse Maze. That's this fucking game. No. Dang it. Running games. Oh. Oh. We did it. Slightly. It was about the same as on the SNES too. They really put everything into this game. This is the biggest mess of all time. Alright. Video. I think you had a video for the whatever. I think you had the video for the SNES version. I think we looked at the CDI version of this game. So I'll try and find a different video this time. I don't want to play much more of that. Oh no, wait, it was a 3DO. I don't know why I thought CDI. It was on, let me see. Did this come out on anything else? Oh, it was also on MS-DOS. Hold on a second. I don't see many MS-DOS videos. I'm trying to find something. Not having much luck here.
There are thousands of DOS games. Most of them are terrible. I play one selected at random with a 20-minute time limit and record it live. This is the result.
I usually wouldn't play videos like this, but it's like all that's
Welcome,
left.
ladies and gentlemen.
That's not like footage of the 3DO
random
version.
DOS game
So it is the
show
MS-DOS
over the
version.
top. So let's play Paint. Yeah,
Paint.
nice voiceover.
I can't.
Paint. Okay. Things. What about? Hey, that's cool. Look at him go!
So where's the mouse game? And here it is.
It's a sort of edutainment-y thing going on here, but
It's
you know,
arguably an even
if you
worse
were an-
version of the
uh-oh.
mouse game.
I'm dead. Even if you were an adult, you could zero moves. Idea. You know, you've seen match 2 games.
Yeah.
That is not the way it's supposed to be.
Well,
What happens if we hit?
I don't know.
really hard
There's
one?
not much to go there.
Oh no! And you've got a
Sorry for that disappointing video, but people need to make better fun and games videos. Let's see, so where is this on? Having trouble finding this one. I might need to do a alright, let's see. So nobody, let's see, this gets no ratings. I don't think anybody reviewed it. And you can buy it. The Game Vault is selling it for $10, and nobody reviewed it. All right. Well, up next, I mixed up. Nah, the 3DO is a little better than the 3DS, or not the CDI. There's more games I can think of on the 3DO. I'd play over the CDI. The CDI doesn't have too much going for it. Up next, let's see. This game's called this Final Zone. All right, Final Zone. It's got labeled as something else on the file. That's why it's so late. All right. Hand options select. Shit, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm not sure what I'm hope so. I was just like wondering like what the like it was just like drop into like nothing, and I'm like, I don't think that's on my end. There would be like more like if it was on my end, there'd be more signs than just that. So hopefully it was just a, I haven't had any other drops since, so hopefully it was just a, I don't know what the fuck I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with this. Oh my god. There's Chivos for this game, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so I think I have to find all the tanks. So I just avoid those like flying things. So I gotta just attack the big ones and avoid the little small dudes.
Oh my gosh.
I'm having trouble finding them. So where are the other guys? In here? No. Nope. Okay. Aha! I got a G. Oh my gosh. Great bowl. Okay. Oh. Good start. You know what? I'm good. That's the final zone. Got him that time. Alright, let's see. So this gets 5 stars. So this gets 5 stars. Kid Chameleon 85 is selling it for $39. Final Zone by Renovation. The game came out in the 90s and looks like a Robotech game, but other than that, it's a easy game to play. But I wouldn't recommend it unless you get it for free or come across it for cheap. Frown face. This game is a childhood favorite. The story is a bit abstract without the manual, but the gist is giant fighty robots, lots of weapons, much stuff to kill. Limited continues makes this game a bit difficult to get to, but once you get the hang of it, you'll be getting to the last level and dying to the end boss in no time. Wolf Team does it again. Wolf Team always did solid, fun, well-crafted games. It is no exception. El Viento is, of course, their masterpiece, but this fun little shooter is sadly overlooked. Highly recommended. Alright. So, up next is Gadget Twins. Not to be... I don't know what you would confuse it with, but... I had a joke and then it slipped my head. Alright. It's the Gadget Twins. Okay. Gadget Bay. I don't know about this game so far. Zone. I guess Lupo really likes this game. Oh my god. I don't care for it so far. I'm not buying anything. I'd rather play James Pond. Oh my god. I'm kidding. Yeah, I don't know about this one. Anyways, it's Gadget Twins. I don't know what I was doing with that. It was a big damn mess. I am sure. Alright, some video. Let's see. I want to say I've seen this cover art before. It is familiar. Let's see. Let's watch a long play. Alright, so... there's that. There's the ocean. Here's more of the sky. More of the ocean. A lot of the ocean and sky. You get a little hammer thing. I think I like this game more if it controls a little better. I do like the music though. Look at this guy. What's his issue? Time to drill away. I mean, if this was a shmup, I think it'd be a little better. Instead of just using a weird little dinky little arm. A big wooden bird boss. Firing eggs at you. More underwater. Dude, look at it, look at it, look at that other twin sitting in a crab. I don't know what his deal is. That bread does look like the Gadget Twin. There's the dinosaur. Let's say his name's what the hell is this thing? I don't like this. Oh, he's got a little Gadget Twin. Right there. I like watching this game more than playing it. I got the snow now. And now he's got a big... I don't know why this twin needs to stop being cowardly and start fighting the other twin one-on-one, like a real plane would. And then, wherever the hell this is. And I don't know what kind of boss is. He's all the way down there. He's something. now we got a big kangaroo. I think this is the final boss. What I see. So what happens after you defeat him? Well. Nope. No, this is the final. Oh, now he's coming on 101. He's like, that's it. He's a lot angrier this time around. Well, at the very least, I can tell this guy isn't cheating. Like a few other the Cubex videos. A long fight, though. The request is now complete. Good job, Gadget Twins. And that's Gadget Twins. Hope you guys enjoyed that game. Alright, the Pro Zone. I know Lufa wants to know what's going on there. Alright, so let's see. So, Console Mania gave this an 8.2 out of 10. Let me translate this. I don't know where this is from. Oh, Italy. Ultimately a nice little game whose playability is, however, compromised by the system of use of weapons and by excessive resistance to the monsters at the end of the level. Oh, I almost forgot. I made the phone call to the super editor, but no one will ever know what I said to him. Wow. Oh, okay. I'm sure that was funny. And then Mega Play Magazine, they gave it a 6.3 out of 10. This comical game is filled to the brim with unusual enemies and power-ups. The two-player mode is a blast and really improves the playability. The controls handle a bit slow, though. Alright, so now we're gonna go to the regular zone. Let's see. Let's see. So the regular zone just gets 5 stars. This gets 5 stars. Storage estate sales is selling it for $13. And nobody reviewed it. Alright. Well, up next is going to be Gyarus, if I pronounce that correctly. Everybody dance now. Turn this up a little bit. Alright. Yep. I guess we're starting. Wait, what happened? What happened to the music? Why did the music just stop? What? Hello. Wait, what? What the hell happened here? Why did? Hold on a second. The music just like stopped all of a sudden. Okay. Let's try that again. The music just completely disappeared from this game. Wait, do I have sounds in? Hold on, do I have sounds in other games? I just need to. That's so weird. Why is it doing that? I do not have, hold on. What is going on here? Oh, we got that. Let me reset this. That's so weird. Why did, yeah, like sound just like completely stopped in this game? Or okay. So it works in there. Is it just this game that's causing it? It might be this game that's causing it. Okay, well that was weird. That was a weird glitch. It just like ended the sound on like all the games. Oops. I got a Chivo right when I died. Alright, note to self, don't do that again. Shit. It's hard to see some of these misses. Aha. Yep. Yips. Yeah. Okay. I had to start all the way back here. So wait, where am I? Okay. Aha. I'm getting Chivos galore.
Maybach music.
Oh. Oops. Oops. I guess I did I warp into a... Come on, Cheerio. I guess I did a forward warp by accident. Oh my god. Hope I wasn't prepared for that. Alright. Well, it's a Garrus. See what the zone's gonna say. So this gets 4 stars. So this gets 4 stars. Media Bash is selling it for $100. Better break out that wallet. This game must be experienced by every Sega fan, old or newcomer, looking to taste what a masterpiece this game will forever be. SNES players had R-type side-scroller, very tough space shooter. This is one of the rare treasures like Streets of Rage that brought out the best features of the Sega Genesis, blah blah blah, this guy goes on. Very hard, don't expect to get too far. This game has some of the best sound and graphics I have ever seen on the Genesis. It also has the highest difficulty of an Genesis game I've ever played. The hyperspace effect in level 3 is something you really have to see. Impressive bosses fill the screen and don't give you much room to avoid their shots. Impressive, but you must pay a very heavy price and frustration to enjoy the graphics and sound. Come on, Cheerio. 1 star, terrible, does not come with blocks and looks fake. This should be remade for PS2. I love this game back on the old Genesis games, and this is one I would love to see remade for PS2. This review's in 2005. I know that's about it. Alright, well, up next is Gain Ground. Gain this. All right then. Oh yeah, this game. Damn. I'm not hitting shit. Okay. I got this little gremlin right here. I think I chose the wrong character. This guy sucks. Yeah. Da, 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 da. Dun, 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 dun. Harry, much better. Let's much better. Oops. Can't avoid any of these. Got him. It's okay, it just plays kind of rough. Oh! Just barely. I'm out of here. So you don't have to kill anybody, you can just run to the exit. Boy. Oh man. Nope. That didn't go well. Alright, well that's game ground. So this gets 3.5 stars. I can barely tell what's happening on this cover. This gets 3.5 stars. Gamer Girls Online is selling it for $169. 5 stars. This game is awesome and arrived in awesome shape. Thank you. 5 stars. Classic game. So glad I got one. Insanely addicting. 9 out of 10. Game Ground on the Sega Genesis is a silent hit. Wrong music, but who cares? One of the most addicting games I've ever had the pleasure to play. Side note, a friend of mine went to Plano from Austin just to buy this game. Okay. Well, I don't know what that has to do with anything. Alright. Yeah, Gamer Girls Online. Up next is Galaxy Force 2. I don't know what happened to the first one. Alright. Speed down, missiles, speed up. Aha. Let's do this. Oh boy. Well. What you see is what you get. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Oops. Wow. Another Jivo. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Oops. That ain't good. I'm just gonna avoid everything. No, that ain't gonna work. Game 123 on the leaderboards. All right, well let's Galaxy Force 2. I'm good. So this gets 3.5 stars. Gets 3.5 stars. Arc Foundation thrift store, selling it for $9. I only like this version of the game for nostalgia purposes only. This game brings me back. It's nowhere near the quality of the arcade version, but back then, it's the only option I had. But anyone else playing this for the first, whether you want an arcade port or just a classic shooter, this isn't the game you're looking for. The real deal. These guys include a photo or two with the most of the merch I've noticed. I received exactly what I was shown in the picture in the description of the game. Thank you, Games for Less, smiley face. It's not a good part of the game. I used to love this game back in arcades, but this game feels more like the Sega Master System version of Afterburner. This is a title to avoid even if the price is low. Do you have the first Galaxy game for Sega Genesis? It was the wrong one. I wanted the first Galaxy game. I don't think there's a first one. Ew, this is the worst game. I guess the first Galaxy Force game was so good it warranted a sequel. Trust me, it really is rank. One of the few good examples of Genesis scaling. Galaxy Force on the Genesis is worth its time. There are only a few games like this on the Genesis. You're gonna get a much better thought out experience. Now it looks like they're getting caught up in it. Speaking of which, next is this game. This game I don't really care for. Sad to say. Big fat hairy ass. Okay. So he's sitting watching TV and shit goes, I mean, I have to be honest to their thoughts. Let's go. I'm not gonna get many cheat. Well, we already tried Cheevos in this one. When I was starting the Chief series, I think Lufa requested this one, and I did it, and I could not figure out like, oh shit, oh no. What do I... Oh, here we go. I'm gonna get to that. Oh man, I'm gonna get to the boss again and not know what the fuck to do again. I agree with you here, Lufa. That is how this game makes me feel. I get it. This TBFH. Okay, so here's... I don't know what the fuck to do with this boss. I don't remember what the fuck to do with this boss, I should say. If you happen to remember what the fuck to do with this boss, I will appreciate it. It doesn't seem like I'm hitting him at all. Now. Anyways, that's cut in the act. I'm good. I played enough of that a few months earlier. When I spent like 10 minutes on this stupid ass fight. I don't think he knows. I don't think he knows Orky. I think he's too old. I think he'd be like, "What? What's a Sega?" All right, let's see.
Marmaduke, and a newcomer, Garfield the cat.
Yeah, you guys
Jim
better back
Davis's
off.
Garfield the cat.
A mouse! Get it! Garfield, you didn't even try.
Show me a good Mauser and I'll show you a cat with bad breath.
Oh, Orky, knock it off. I don't know.
You're too fat, Garfield. Why, I'll bet you haven't seen your feet in years.
I have feet? One
Garfield
last
sounds
ollie.
very drunk here.
Tickle, 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 tickle.
Oh, John Reed.
Tickle, 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 tickle.
I think I'm gonna throw up.
Garfield, you're getting too fat.
I am not getting too fat. I'm just ready for the next size kitty bed. That's all.
This guy is voice. I don't know who's voicing
Good
him.
evening
Oh
and
my god.
welcome to our very special show. By a strange
Like-
coincidence, at one time in my life, I was going to be an animator. In fact, I studied art at the University of Minnesota. But never in my wildest dreams did I ever think that someday I would be
Is
animated.
this gonna?
But in order for me to
Okay.
gather up all our stars for tonight's special, I'm going to have to go into the world of comic strips.
Uh-oh.
A trip made possible by the magic of animator Bill Melendez. I
Bill
thought I should
Melendez,
probably
aka
look
the
like
guy.
olive
I think
oil,
he's the guy
but
who
Bill
used to
thought
get
I might
into
be
fights
better as a
with
Daisy May type.
Charles Schultz. Oh my god, I know.
Be careful, Bill.
I
I'm
don't like this.
very, very ticklish. Okay, Bill,
Okay,
that's
no.
great.
Where's-
Now, if you could just shrink me down to size.
All the comic strip characters.
It's like, that was getting so weird. Nah.
Well, thank you, Charlie Brown, and I'd like to introduce all of you to our audience.
She just looks like she's from the Flintstones. Like,
Well, first, let's meet the kids who never grow old. Charlie Brown and Lucy,
okay, so wait, where's?
time favorites for the past 40 to 50 years.
There's all these guys.
Blondie and Dagwood, Dick Tracy, Barney Google with the googly eyes,
I don't
Alley
know.
Oop,
I don't know.
and my all-time hero, Prince Valiant.
He's not anybody's
Next,
hero.
our comic strip heroes who star BC and Beetle Bailey. Okay, I'd never forget you.
Dude,
the
these
most
dogs
famous
just
group of
don't-
animals in the
These
whole
dogs just don't
world.
like any of this.
Snoopy,
There's Snoopy.
Daisy, Fred Bassett, Marmaduke,
All the
and a
classics.
newcomer, Garfield.
Everybody heard about Garfield. They're like, yep.
Hold it. We don't have much time. I have to get you all back to my world.
But Lonnie, we prepared a special song for this occasion.
Do it.
But if I don't get you all back in...
Don't worry, we'll make it quick.
Come on,
Okay,
Hager.
Gang, hit
You
it.
shouldn't be saying that. No, we're done. No, I don't want it. I don't want to listen to that song. All right, so now we're going. I'm like, nah. Yeah. Anyways, Bill Melendez used to fight with Charles Schultz a lot. At least if I'm thinking of the right Bill Melendez. Did YouTube just crapped a bit on me? Oh, there we go. It just like stopped loading all of a sudden. Let's see. So we're going to the pro zone. Let's like spacing out for a second. Where is this? All these comic characters are getting on my nerves tonight. Anyways, let's see. So Toto Sega, they gave this an 8.1 out of 10. I think they're from Brazil. I think they're from Brazil. The good animations of the protagonist and the beauty of the sets do not fully compensate for the fact that the contributions to the genre are rather scarce for kitten lovers. Okay. And then, let's see. GamePro, oh wow, they gave it a 2.5. They give it a 2.5 out of 5. Novices are Garfield's target audience. The proof is in the repetitive gameplay and the two difficulty levels, one called Kitty and the other Normal. Had Garfield been given better abilities, even veteran players might have enjoyed playing with him. But as it is, I'll probably want to put this cat out. Well. And then, let's see. Cutter room floor. A big fat hairy deal. Okay. I'm glad they didn't. Glad they didn't go with that Garfield voice. Holy moly! All right, so here's a cutter room floor for this game. It's a platform game featuring the beloved comic strip. It's against up to the TV. Yada yada. Let's see. Levels under construction. This level under construction. Okay. And then let's see. You have these strings that bring that back several levels. Come on, Cheerio. And then there's a debug menu. What's Garfield doing here? This needs some investigation. Selecting a play demo won't use these inputs. So come on, guys. You need to do better with these pages. The code will open this debug menu. Excuse me. Crash the game. Unknown 6-button activator. There's a crash handler. That item failed. There's all these fatal error occurred. Let's see, free movement mode. If you pause the gameplay, push A right, C, B up. You can use the D-pad to move Garfield around, and then unused music. Let's see. That second one sounds like it's from like Bible Adventures. Title screen. So I guess there's some title screen music or something. I don't know. Let me see. Let's see. Cutter floor and then lane facts. So let's do that. I had this game in my mind. The art picture was just in my head. Okay. I don't know what he means by that. Uh-oh. I don't need to say anything. That's about it there. Okay, was there anything else redeemed? Yeah, that's about it. Okay, so let me just go to the... I didn't want to read it out loud. This gets 4 stars. This gets 4 stars. Pippies! I haven't seen that store. Pippies is selling it for $25. I love it. Garfield, a visually stunning game for the Sega Genesis. Order was shipped and arrived quickly. Garfield's only good game. Let me start off by saying this. If you've shopped around the gaming scene long enough, you begin to understand that licensed games are crap. That game about superheroes that should be awesome, it sucks. This guy's going on and on forever. Works clean. It works and looked almost new. Did not receive what I wanted. Ordered game looking for Sega Genesis revived Sega Game Gear. Instead, the picture clearly shows Sega Genesis was mislead. Okay. That's about it. Yeah, Garfield's got to stop doing that. He's causing too much trouble. Oh, I gotta I gotta unzip some more games. So let me see. Up next. So let's see. That was Garfield. Up next. Oh lord. Was this on the SNES? I don't remember. I don't remember playing this one. But this is based off the most violent cartoon of all time. Yep. As cool as that would be, Virtual Boy is a pretty dang hard system to justify spending money on. For a guy who loves talking about it, I don't know. I think you would buy any... I don't remember playing this on the SNES. If this did come to the SNES, so not fucking jokes on me. Bro, let me change these controls. Can I put? There we go. Good. 90. Blah 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 blah. I don't care. Evil Awakens. Okay, I don't think I played this on the SNES. Oh my god. Already got a Chivo. I already own 12 of it, so that makes it even harder to justify getting more. Well, I mean, I'm sure it's more expensive to get them now than it used to be. It used to be pretty damn easy to like get. Oh my god, it used to be like pretty damn easy to get most of the games. Now I assume prices have kind of increased. I don't know. I guess I need to do a Virtual Boy series, but I mean, I don't know how bad I'm gonna do a Virtual Boy. I think I've played most of the games I want to play during the Geo series. This game's not great so far. Uh-oh. Oh my god. So now what do I do? I'm pressing the wrong button, so... Oh, there we go. So now we're gonna go. Oh, well. Let me try this again now that I stay free. Oh my god. Come on. Aha. Oh, this isn't that bad now. I put more of it. Once you kind of get used to the weird controls. I took forever. Wait, how did he end up back there? I got your prototype right here. Actually, you know what? I'm done. It's gargoyles. Goodbye, gargoyles. When's this cartoon getting a Cheerio? Why would you want that? Does it sound like it would be appealing like that? I don't think so. So I don't think this came out in the SNES. I can't seem to find it. So I'm just searching a little bit. I might need to, let's see. I just see repros. Let me see. Okay, so this wasn't rated. Formanix is selling it for $20 and nobody left a review. This is what it is. That was me. Alright, well, up next, let's see. Played that. Oh my god, I have to play this. I have to play this game. Ow. So let's get this over with. I'm definitely not going to play too much of this game. Ugh. I don't even know who that is, Orky. The most I can say about that show is that I liked a couple of the characters there. I see. Did he do the voice of I don't know. I'm sure he did a voice. I remember this guy. He was also in the SNES one. Oh my god. It's me, Patrick Starr. You might know me from the show Gargoyles. I like to imagine he goes to conventions and he's like, I did the voice of Gargoyles. Don't ask me about Patrick Starr. He assumes people know him from Gargoyles and not. Oh god. How do I move forward? Shit. How do I... How do I move? I don't know how to move. Anyways, that's Gary Kitchen's Battle Tank. Super Battle Tank, whatever, who cares? Played this like a billion times. We all know the score. It doesn't look like anything new from the SNES one. Sorry if you're a big fan of that, but we ain't doing it. Alright, so let's see. So this gets 3.5 stars. So this gets 3. It's 3.5 stars. Game On, Play On is selling it for $5. Just like I remember, the Game & Box are in amazing shape, but the only problem I have is that the staples of the book were rusted like crazy. I only had to replace them so it was not that big of a deal. The game works just fine and I am extremely satisfied. It better be. Alright, let's see. We'll have next. Let me, let's see. Forget I have to unzip these. Up next is a sequel to Gauntlet 3 on the Atari Lynx. I wonder if this will have the punk class. Probably not. Ay caramba. Alright. Play start.
Welcome. Level 101.
Oh no!
Open door.
Ghosts must be shown. Ah boy.
Both open for living room.
Ugh. Cool music. Oh boy. Ugh. Yeah. There we go. Shit. I'm out of here. No. Shit. Cool. Some food can be destroyed. If they really cut that text off.
Remember, don't eat food.
Oh my god. There's a whole ass. Oh no! Oh. I'm stuck. I gotta get out of here. Holy moly. Jeez, what a mess. I think it'd be better on multiplayer. I'm just getting bodied right here. course I shot the food. I don't think I'm gonna last long in here. Hey, jeez Louise, look at this. I'm out of here. Beware the demons would shoot you. Oh boy. Yep. Now I gotta deal with these things. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the marbles. I can't dodge these things. I'm just gonna keep going. So where the hell's the exit? Ah, boy. I'm out of here. Aha! Sorcerers may be invisible. I've had enough of these sorcerers. And around here. Just try to find the exit. Not here. Get out from behind that screen, sorcerer. Jeez. Come on, Lufa. I'm just not even, like, bothered shooting anything.
Plus more than anything that I've ever fucked before.
It's not that bad. Because, like, there isn't any point to shoot anything. It just slows you down and they just come back anyways. Like... Shit, what the fuck? Oh my god. Now this is a mess. I'm about to die soon anyways. The walking simulator. Anyways, what's Gauntlet 4? I'll let this guy die to death. Ooh. Okay. I know, but it's like I don't know. It's like it takes more time to go out of the way and kill those nests than it just does. Than it does just going ahead. Like that's kind of all you need to do. All right, let's see. What the? Thankfully, we're here to stop.
Gauntlet, the new fantasy adventure from Atari Games. The most fun a quarter can buy.
So that was just for the arcade game? Okay.
Some things are just better to do with other people.
Oh, man.
Like Gauntlet Legends for Nintendo 64.
Oh, I like to call that my little something special.
Where the more people you get to play.
Go Wizards, get busy, it's your birthday,
Get a life.
There you go.
I agree.
The more chance you stand to survive.
Who's your daddy? Who is your daddy?
I don't know. I think this guy's a lot cooler. I mean, he's having a lot more fun than they are. I think I'd rather hang out with him than those guys. Maybe he doesn't want to hang out. Maybe he just wants to play seesaw with his dwarf or what. I don't know, I don't know what he was doing right there. All right. So let's see. Pro Zone. Alright, so there's Gauntlet 4. So let's see. GamePro gave this a 10 out of 10. Holy moly. If you love the Gauntlet, the 16-bit Collector's Edition is a cart you'll enjoy. Even though the graphics are somewhat dated, the game plays as fun as it always was, especially in the multiplayer modes. And then Mega Fun from Germany, they only give it a 6.8 out of 10. Let's see what they said. So, at first glance, Gauntlet 4 really impressed me, but that went away quite quickly, as basically nothing changes even after a 2-hour gaming session. Nevertheless, I can recommend Gauntlet 4 to real fans, as even with 4 people, it gets far too boring for me in the long run. Oldies. Our first oldies boldies of the night. Probably not the last, but let's see. Dude, DK Oldies is selling this for $170. What the hell? Nobody reviewed it, but people also bought a Nintendo Wii. Alright. So let me see if this truly is $170 on the regular zone. Someone tells me it's not. It can't be. So this gets 3.5 stars. This gets 3.5 stars. First Class Gaming is selling it for $55. I mean, still pretty pricey, but come on, DK Oldies. I've come to enjoy this game. I did not like it much at first, but the quest mode saves the day with its RPG-esque stat grinding and interesting level designs. Surprisingly well made for a Tengen game. Excellent game. This is one of my favorite games when I was younger. The best mode to play is quest mode, which is a Zelda-like dungeon crawl game. Very well made, and I was surprised anyone still had a Gauntlet 4 cartridge that worked as perfectly as this one. Bummer, didn't work, had to return. 1 star, broken. Don't buy it from the seller. This game is a dud. I am in the process of getting my refund now. 5 stars, great purchase. Alright. Let's see. So what's ahead? Just realized getting that time. They want to play one more for the night. I know we sadly didn't get to do too much tonight. I know that earlier hiccup kind of interrupted things, but it's kind of getting that time. All right. So this is a gem fire. I have a bad feeling about this one. First of all, it's Koi. I mean, you see that? You get the worst. You get the worst feelings, and it's Ku Shibusawa. The good news is, I think this has a demo mode, so we can just put that on. Okay. Gemfire. Demo! Sounds good to me. Alright. So you gotta see what this game's about. I don't think this came to the... Oh. I don't think this came to the SNES. I think this only came out on the... NES. This music isn't that bad. IMHO. Zendor versus Dragon. Anyways, that's Gemfire. I mean, that game was about what it was. I don't know what else I can really say. We're kind of not getting to winners tonight. Or we kind of didn't. Yeah. All right. Oh, wrong music. I don't want to play the wrong music again. Gemfire, gems are in disguise. Okay, so this gets 5 stars. Is this as expensive as the NES one? Holy moly. Life for Gaming is selling it for $149. I guess it is. Hold on. I'm just curious. What is the NES version selling for? Oh, this did come out on SNES. I didn't know that. Whatever. I can't find it on Amazon, but pretty expensive. No issues. I tried the game and am happy with it. Awesome game. I really love this game. It's like Shogun Total War before Shogun Total War. I would highly recommend this game to hardcore strategy fans who like a little bit of fantasy tied to it. Gemfire, classic Koei strategy game. Not our best, but very good. If you're a true strategy fan, you can't go wrong with any classic Koei game. Okay. Well, that'll do it for today. Tomorrow, I'm just checking again. We have CWW tomorrow, I believe. So for anyone who's not in the Discord, tomorrow we'll be having CWW Dark. We'll be having a full Dark. So get your requests ready and all that. Thursday we'll be doing CWW taping, then Dark, and then Friday we'll be doing Superstars, and then more Sega afterwards. So no Sega until Friday, but at the very least still plenty of time. All right, the Discord. All right, well that'll do it for me for tonight. Thanks everyone who tuned in. I'm sorry about all the technical difficulties that happened earlier, and yeah, have a good night. See you next time.